Okay, let's dive straight into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to unpack a really fascinating biological mystery. We're looking at something that pretty much every guy over the age of 50 hits at some point, that sudden, totally baffling drop in your vitality. For decades, we've just chalked this up to, well, getting older. But as I was digging through the research for this, I realized the root cause of this energy crash isn't really about the number of candles on your birthday cake. It's actually tied to a very specific, hidden biological factor. So today, we're going to explore the real science of what's happening under the hood, and way more importantly, what the researchers say you can actually do about it.
So let me ask you a question. Does this scenario sound a little too familiar? You're doing everything right, but you are still just incredibly tired. You're getting a solid 8 hours of sleep, you're chugging plenty of water all day, and you're really trying to stay on top of your fitness routine. On paper, right, you are doing everything strictly by the book. Yet despite checking every single box for a healthy lifestyle, something just feels off. You feel inexplicably drained, and you honestly can't figure out why your usual routine isn't giving you your usual energy.
And then, here come the symptoms. You start tiring way faster than usual. You hit the gym or go for your usual run, and the whole workout feels completely unproductive. I mean, you're lifting the exact same weights, but your body is suddenly treating it like you're training for the Olympics. And even outside the gym, you might notice you're losing that sharp, dialed-in focus you used to just have naturally. Now, what do most men do when this happens? They just accept it. They shrug, sigh, and say, well, guess this is just normal aging. But as you'll see in a second, accepting this as quote-unquote normal might be a massive missed opportunity.
Because this right here brings us to a massive disconnect. The common assumption is exactly that. It's just normal aging. It's this widespread belief that as the years tick by, our internal energy tank just naturally shrinks. And hey, there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. But the scientific reality points to something totally different. It points to a hidden factor. Recent research actually suggests that all this fatigue and sluggishness isn't purely about your age. It's actually about a missing molecule in your body. It's a structural, biological shift that most guys have literally never even heard about. So let's get into exactly what that is. Section 1. The missing molecule, uncovering nitric oxide.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer scale of what this little molecule accomplishes, nitric oxide. Most guys couldn't tell you what it is, but it's a tiny molecule playing an absolutely massive role in your body. It's basically foundational for your circulation, your cardiovascular health, physical performance, and just your overall vitality. Think of nitric oxide like the master volume dial for your blood flow. When you have enough of it cranked up, everything runs smoothly. But when you don't, well, that is exactly when the problems start popping up.
Which leads us to the crucial takeaway from the research. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less nitric oxide. This is the paradigm shift I really want you to grasp today. We have got to stop blaming this vague, abstract idea of getting old and focus instead on this totally measurable molecular decline. Actually, by age 50, your body might be producing half the nitric oxide it did in your 20s. It's a physical drop in production that's driving those exhausted feelings. You aren't just losing your youth, you are physically losing nitric oxide.
So, what does that actually do to your body? Let's look at the biological chain reaction. It basically creates a circulation cascade, and it plays out exactly like a line of dominoes. First domino, your body starts producing lower amounts of nitric oxide as you get older. Now, because nitric oxide is the signal that tells your blood vessels to relax and open up, the next step inevitably happens. Your blood vessels become less efficient. They literally just can't perform their job as well. Domino 3. This leads directly to a reduced delivery of oxygen and vital nutrients all over your body. It's like your internal delivery system is failing. And finally, because your muscles and organs aren't getting the oxygen and fuel they desperately need, you get slower recovery times and a massive, frustrating drop in energy. It is a direct cause and effect biological chain reaction. And the real-world results of that internal delivery failure? They're huge. When your blood vessels can't deliver the goods, the physical toll on your day-to-day life is profound. You feel noticeably less energy from the absolute minute your feet hit the floor in the morning. You suffer from slower recovery times, meaning that soreness from, say, a weekend yard project or a quick workout just lingers around for days instead of hours. You've got reduced physical endurance, meaning you hit the wall way earlier than you used to. Ultimately, the whole shebang culminates in an overall decline in performance. That internal delivery failure we just talked about is the exact reason you're feeling these physical symptoms right now.
But there is a solution. Let's open up nature's nutritional toolkit.
When researchers started looking for ways to fix this, they actually found some surprisingly simple ingredients that have a profound biological impact. Look at this list. Beetroot and pomegranate, for example, are shown to actively support healthy nitric oxide levels in the body. Then you've got citrulline, which is derived from watermelon. This one specifically aids those circulation pathways, basically helping your body utilize the nitric oxide effectively. We also have dark cocoa, which is a powerful plant compound supporting broader cardiovascular health. And finally, hibiscus and certain leafy greens, which aid the underlying biological pathways. Now, I want to be really clear here. I am not calling these magic pills. I am calling them nutritional support. Each one of these ingredients plays a specific, defined biological role in giving your body the exact raw materials it needs to manage its own circulation.
And this leads us to a really fundamental shift in philosophy. So many guys fall right into the trap of chasing sketchy magic supplements or internet miracle cures, hoping for a quick fix to, quote, reverse aging. But the scientifically sound approach, it's simply giving the body proper nutritional support. This isn't about finding a magic wand, folks. It's about actually understanding how your body works, realizing that your biological pathways need specific fuels to run, and then just providing those fuels. It's a highly practical and honestly an incredibly empowering way to look at your health.
So, bringing it all together, here is the ultimate goal we've been working towards throughout this entire explainer: supporting healthy energy, circulation, recovery, and aging for men over 50. By understanding the absolutely critical role of nitric oxide, and by proactively giving your body these specific compounds, you're not just waving the white flag and surrendering to age. You are giving your biological pathways the raw materials they need to thrive. You are actively supporting your body's ability to maintain its vitality, its endurance, and its overall performance. Which brings me to one final thought I want to leave you with today. If energy decline isn't just this inevitable, depressing part of aging, but a biological pathway you can actually support, what will you feed your circulation today? We've solved the energy mystery. We know the culprit is declining nitric oxide, and we know that nature provides a pretty amazing toolkit to help us fight back. So the ball is now entirely in your court. I really hope this explainer has given you the clarity and the structure you need to completely rethink how you feel your body. Until next time, stay curious and keep